Sprinkles if you got them. Jack's Donuts. Find a location near you. Now.
This is the Frells family's land. When the sun comes out, the kids run and play right there. This used to be a shed. Now, it's where they get breakfast. This is more than just land. It's home. The Frells family runs with us on a John Deere 1 Series tractor. His land isn't the only thing that should live on for generations. Nothing runs like a Deere. Search John Deere 1 Series for more.
Visit Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown John Deere dealer today at reynoldsfarmequipment.com.
You're good at making big announcements. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
Craving comfort fresh food made from scratch daily? Check out Aspen Creek Grill. Located across from Hamilton Town Center and beside the Holiday Inn, we offer family farm-raised premium Black Agnes steaks hand-cut daily, creamy pastas, salmon chicken, and fall-off-the-bone ribs. Start with our famous powwow shrimp appetizer, and don't miss our refreshing drinks. Family-friendly or a great night out with friends. Aspen Creek Grill. Aspen Creek Grill, Noblesville. Call 317-559-3300.
Burtner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
All I ever wanted was to feel loved. He said he loved me. My friends told me it wasn't a big deal. They thought he was so cool. But they didn't know what he wanted me to do.
All I ever wanted was to feel loved. You have no idea the kind of pressure I felt to take things to the next level. Things were moving so fast. I was basically the only person in the freshman class who hadn't done it yet. So, we did.
I loved him.
I thought she loved me.
My health class had CPR at school. I stayed after class to talk with the instructor about it. They showed me that it didn't have to be that way.
They showed me that I get to make my own choices.
There is another way.
That's the best thing CPR gives you. Another way. A better way.
A healthy way. Sometimes you don't see it because you're in your own world, but they don't make you feel bad. They talk to you like a real person, and they save kids from really unhealthy decisions. They tell the truth, and they know what they're talking about. So yeah, my life was different. I started to choose the better way.
I honestly don't know where I'd be or what I'd be doing had it not been for CPR.
You want a career that creates experiences that are impossible to forget. By studying sports and events at IUPUI, you'll get hands-on experience in and out of the classroom. And with Indy as your classroom, there are high-profile events, sports franchises, hotels, museums, and large organizations across the city to engage, educate, and enlighten your student journey before you graduate. There isn't a better city than Indianapolis to get the experience you need to prepare you to handle any event, big or small. It all starts here.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirits, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
You want a career that will transform your life while you change the lives of others by helping them live well. With a health or exercise sciences degree from IUPUI School of Health and Human Sciences, you will gain an in-depth understanding of the healthcare industry while preparing you for a variety of graduate and professional programs in health. And with Indy as your classroom, you'll have clinical options within leading hospitals right in our backyard, as well as a degree from Indiana University, reputable leaders in the healthcare industry. It all starts here.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
After the Marine Corps, I was diagnosed with PTSD and became homeless for 15 years. Like a hermit living on the street, I just existed.
Sprinkles if you got them. Jack's Donuts, find a location near you, now.
Hey conductor, how about something new? You played this last year.
Come on, get your head out of your sacks.
We're trying to hear.
Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid's solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorite.
My kid heard that solo!
You saying I did?
who plays well, and who hits the ball well, who knocks down the key shots.
And by the way, when you look at their team, they're giving up 58 points per game, so I know they want to really find a way to cut that down a little bit. Again, take the 70 out against Park Tudor, and a game that they lost by 4. Other than that, they've been giving up everything at 59 or less. So defensively, not a bad team. Now, when you talk about scoring, we talked about Chandler. He's at about 12.8 points per game. And then we talk about Morans. He's at 8.4. They have a lot of different guys that are going to come in and play a lot of minutes here tonight. And then, of course, Robert Sorensen, their leading scorer, a 6-foot junior averaging 14 points per game. He's a guy who can really knock it down from the outside.
He's Mr. Inside, Mr. Outside, though. He can also go inside, which is key. Guerin, as you said earlier, they are physical, so they're going to bang you, and they're going to go hard to the hoop. So it'll be very interesting how the officials will call this game. Are they going to let him play like they did the JV game?
Yeah.
That JV game took 59 minutes to play?
Yeah.
Or are they going to call every touch foul? It's the state of Indiana. Let him play.
Well, and Guerin shoots the ball extremely well. In fact, both these teams shoot okay. And I say okay because when I talk about Guerin, they're at 50%. Pendleton's only at 45% coming in, so their shooting isn't quite as good as Guerin, but Guerin's at home, and they really shoot well here.
Yeah, you look at the keys of the game for Guerin. They need to get off to a quick start. They need to keep the turnovers to a bare minimum. They got to win the 50-50 balls. The losses they have lost those 50-50. You can't be soft, especially at home. Go get it, and then you got to keep your tempo. You keep the tempo, you're in good shape. For Pendleton Heights, keep this game under 50. No fast break points. They have watched the Mount Vernon game a couple of times. Just easy outlet passes. You got to stop that. Rebound well, and then you got to hit your free throws. If you shoot 80% tonight in free throw line, you're probably going to win this game.
I would think so. It's going to be a close one here tonight. By the way, neither team has a ton of rebounding, and I say that only because their numbers are a little bit low, and that's because they make a lot of shots. And right now, Pendleton at about 22.8 rebounds per game, and on the other side, Guerin Catholic, as big as they are and as many bangers as they have inside, believe it or not, only at 19.2 rebounds per game. But guess what?
Yep.
They only turn it over 11 times per game as well.
If we have a turnover fest of only 20, I'll be happy tonight.
I will be very happy as well. We'll come back. The starting lineups, the tip-off right around the corner, right here on IndianaSRN.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
You want a career that creates experiences that are impossible to forget. By studying sports and events at IUPUI, you'll get hands-on experience in and out of the classroom. And with Indy as your classroom, there are high-profile events, sports franchises, hotels, museums, and large organizations across the city to engage, educate, and enlighten your student journey before you graduate. There isn't a better city than Indianapolis to get the experience you need to prepare you to handle any event, big or small. It all starts here.
This is the Frells family's land. When the sun comes out, the kids run and play right there. This used to be a shed. Now, it's where they get breakfast. This is more than just land. It's home. The Frells family runs with us on a John Deere 1 Series tractor. His land isn't the only thing that should live on for generations. Nothing runs like a deer. Search John Deere 1 Series for more.
Visit Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown John Deere dealer today at reynoldsfarmequipment.com.
At Morales Group Staffing, we are all about building better futures. And during these times, we are working hard to put people to work. We are now hiring for hundreds of jobs with pay up to $17 an hour. Visit our website at moralesgroup.net or text JOBS, JOBS, to 317-472-7600 to apply now and get hired today.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Welcome back to the Nest. It is time for the starting lineups. We will be going to our public address announcer. They'll go with Pendleton and then Guerin Catholic.
Tonight's game features the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Arabians of Pendleton Heights High School. And your home team, Guerin Catholic High School, Golden Eagles. And now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First, for the Pendleton Heights Arabians. A 5'8" junior, number 4, Isaac Rosa. A 6'2" junior, number 20, Aaron Crookston. A 6'3" sophomore, number 24, Evan Mozingo. A 6'4" junior, number 31, Reese Handler. And a 6'7" junior, number 34, Josiah Gustin. Head coach for the Pendleton Heights Radiants is Adam Ballard. And now, Golden Eagle fans, rise to your feet as we introduce the starting lineup for your home team, Golden Eagles. A 6'2" junior, number 1, Jack Cherry. A 6' junior, number 3, Robert Sorensen. A 5'11" senior, number 10, Kamea Chandler. A 6'3" junior, number 13, Josh Holman. And a 6'7" junior, number 22, Kellen Lorenz.
So there you have your starters. Pendleton will have Wilson, Cookston, Mozingo, Kaplinger, and Gustin. And then for Guerin, it'll be Sorensen, Chandler, Holba, Morans, and Jack Cherry. Now, the games I did before, Cherry did not play, and you watch him with that left wrap he has on that leg plus that ankle. I was watching him in warm-ups. He was kind of favoring it a little bit, and I said, I don't think he's quite 100% yet.
It's the great football injury that never will end until he graduates high school, let me tell you.
So here we go, this Tuesday matchup. The tip will be won by the Arabians.
A year ago, this game was 65-60 in overtime.
Could be that tonight.
I don't work overtime.
That's what I heard.
Okay.
Here's Cookston, got the screen, but they'll call a moving screen on Kaplinger, the 6'4 junior, and that'll be the first foul of the ball game.
That was quick.
And that'll be counted as a turnover. So now it'll be Guerin Catholic basketball. Boy, Sorensen, he's a hard-nosed player, and he'll be fun to watch tonight. The entry pass, Holba, right hand, no. So one and done as he tried to go up against the 6'7 Gustin inside. So now Pendleton with the basketball for the second time. Gustin, as they work it around the perimeter. Good ball movement so far by this half-court offense, and they'll be patient and look for a good shot as we're in the first minute of play here from Guerin Catholic High School.
All Coach Boward's team has been very patient back in the day.
Cookston drew the double team, got the ball outside. The three missed by Mozingo, and we'll head the other way. This is Chandler. Chandler, one of those guys who can get to the rim pretty easily. Sorensen, the floater in the lane, a lot of contact, and the foul will go against Sorensen. And that's their second offensive foul here tonight.
And no basket.
So take that away. We have an offensive foul on Pendleton and an offensive foul now on Guerin Catholic.
Boy, I tell you what, we need the arch in this game. We really need the arch. And the shot clock.
Love the shot clock.
Mm-hmm. You sold me last year.
I know. I'm going to sell you on the replay next.
Nope.
Here's a jumper. A three-pointer is going to be missed as Kaplinger can't get it to go. Out on the run, lead pass, little Euro step, missed though on the shot by Chandler. And numbers back the other way here for the Arabians. That could have been a foul on Holba. They do not make the whistle call there. Here is Cookston back outside. Guston thought about the three, now sets and fires and hits it. Well, it took us almost 2 minutes to get our first 3 points.
Yeah, what I like is, should I? Shouldn't I? Should I? Okay.
That shot was missed by Morans, and they're able to get it back. Sorensen drives in, misses, and the rebound, Guston. Outlet pass will find Kaplinger, and a foul. That's going to go against Cherry. Take a look at the three.
This is how you shot him. Well, no. Well, maybe. Okay.
I never hesitated, though.
Yeah. Matt Stein was doing that in Horse earlier today in the gym.
Was he?
He couldn't make them, though. I think he got beat by like 5 letters.
That's what I've heard. Nice entry, blocked by Cherry. Cookston able to get underneath, but then Cherry stays with it defensively. Back the other way we go. Layup good. There's Camilla Chandler averaging nearly 13 a game.
And you see they penetrated, and no one picked him up, Troy. You got to pick him up. You got to call for help.
Boy, he had a heck of a game against Park Tudor earlier this year as the ball goes out of bounds. And they'll say that's going to be I was going to say all the Pendleton players were heading to the other end. Well,
and
now they reversed it.
Now the referee reversed it. The one official who called it, the Pendleton Heights, did not look at the other official because he had it right correctly.
Yeah. So Guerin Catholic basketball, 3-2, coming up on the 5-minute mark here in period 1. That's Cherry straight away. Chandler look to his left, pull-up jumper from 16, nothing but net.
He's nice and smooth, isn't he?
He is. Wait until he gets to the basket a few times. You saw his Euro step a little bit ago, and he'll do that a lot. So 1 point lead for Guerin. Cookston will find Guston, takes it baseline. By the way, Guston wearing a mask tonight, apparently had some kind of a nose injury. That shot's going to be missed by Mozingo, and we've got a rebounding foul against Pendleton. Looks like they got Kaplinger.
That's his second. Yeah, he probably got elbowed a little bit, protect that nose. You ever try to play with one of those things?
No.
The vision literally has stopped for you. It's still difficult.
I tried to stay away from contact.
I understand. Well, you never played basketball with Mrs. Myers then.
True. There's a kick out, 3 on the way. This time no for Chandler. Able to run that one down in the corner. Good hustle by Braden Kainitz, who's in the ball game, a 6'4 junior for Pendleton after the second foul on Kaplinger. And now we would have almost considered to be a low-scoring opening period of play.
And this is to Pendleton Heights' advantage, though.
It is. That is Guston.
Oh, he got banged.
Finds Cookston. His shot no good. Offensive rebound. Holba kind of gave Kainitz a little bit of a shove there, didn't he?
No harm, no foul, I guess.
Good look at Isaac Wilson. This is, again, a kind of a relatively young Pendleton team.
Yes.
Shot from the wing is no good. Cookston can't get it to go. There's not a senior on this team. Trailing the play, and the finger roll no good as Moran's, the 6'7 senior, unable to connect.
You got to use the backboard there, Troy.
You know, when he gets going, he's fun to watch too. Entry pass underneath. Kanitz with the basketball in the corner to Wilson for three. No. And the cold shooting continues. Sorensen will find on the drive. That's going to be Moran's, and we've got a foul call, and that'll go against Guston, his first.
His team fouled 3 already with 4 minutes off the clock.
Lucas Parker, 6'4 senior, coming in now for Guerin, and also Julian Melendez, and he's a spark. Guy hustles all over the place, a 6'2 sophomore. You see Guerin off the inbound. That's Sorensen. The three on the way, no. High for the rebound, Guston. Guston will bring it out himself. How about that? Kick in the corner. Here's Wilson. Gets cut off by Cherry.
Nice help by Cherry.
Here's a three by Guston. No. The wind must be blowing at that end. Sorensen back the other way, turns it over. Second turnover for Guerin.
Take the charge.
Oh, and he turns it over. Third turnover now for Pendleton. Sorensen back the other way. Will find Melendez. The kick out, the drive by Parker. Here's Sorensen again. He got double teamed. In the corner, the three no good. And once again, Morans can't get it to go, and a jump ball in the backcourt.
It's going to be Guerin Catholic basketball. Hey, congratulations to Ryan Davis, the athletic director of Guerin Catholic. Had a baby boy. Congratulations. He's on a little bit of maternity leave until the first of the year. But, Ryan, I know you're watching, and congratulations. And congratulations on that baby boy.
Boy, and that's some sleepless nights coming, by the way.
Well, he'll love it.
Yeah, I bet he will. If he already has a child, he'll know what it's like. If not, guess what?
This is number 4.
Okay, he's okay then.
Yeah.
That's Moran's, nothing there. Cherry so far has played the entire opening period, shows now no ill effects with that left leg. Sorensen drives baseline. Kick out, good look there at Parker. In the corner, three on the way. This time, Sorensen in the corner gets his first bucket.
Nice little patience there by Guerin Catholic.
We're going to see Chandler come back into the lineup as we've got a whistle and a foul at the other end. And they're going to get Melendez with his first. Coming in for the Arabians, Dontrez Braxton, a 5'8 junior. We mentioned back in the lineup will be Camilla Chandler, and that'll give Morans a chance to sit down. Off the inbound, Sorensen with the steal. Sorensen looking for Melendez. Layup, missed it on the left side.
Too far underneath the basket to get the ball. You got to get the ball a little bit closer in.
How about use that left hand, Coach?
Yeah, okay.
Foul away from the basket. That's going to be Melendez getting number 2.
Yeah, he was just holding jersey and everything else. The elastic band works really well in these uniforms.
So already another change now for Guerin is coming into the lineup. They're going deep to their bench. This will be Ryan Zimmerman, a 6'7 post player, wearing number 30. We did not see him play much early, and we've got another foul. This time it'll go against Ty Sanders, who's entered the lineup.
And what they're doing, they're shielding. He's shielding him. There he is right there. You got to face him up. You can't let him go back.
So a 4-point lead. It's been a while since we have seen Pendleton score the Guston 3, and that's been it. They work it in the half court. Braxton, the kick out. And still nothing there as Mazingo, the sophomore, has not scored so far here tonight. How about this Guerin defense, huh?
Yes, sir. And they're calling for help. Oh, my goodness.
In the lane, can't get the roll on the shot as that one by Kanitz is no good. Back the other way, left hand, good by Chandler. He has 6. And it is now a 6-point lead. I don't think I would have, if they end up with 3 in the quarter, I wouldn't have thought that.
Yeah, they need a basket here.
Drive down the lane, and they got exactly what you asked for. Cookston gets his first 2. Now they're going to apply some pressure. Try to speed things up a little bit here for Guerin.
Oh, the wing was wide open for Guerin. You think they'll get, yeah, they're going to go for 1. They'll go to the basket with 7 or 6.
Here's a 3 on the way. That's a shot that was off the mark by Parker. They get the offensive rebound. Another 3 at the buzzer, no good by Chandler. And we're at the end of 1. It is Guerin leading it by 4.
That is not the shot you want.
We really focus on modern application development, DevOps, so automating the whole process of delivering your solution, and cloud architecture.
It's very important for mid to large companies to have cloud partners because you can't possibly have all the talent you need to address the complex ecosystem of the cloud.
We advise them on all parts of their business. And then when things are defined and we see a clear goal, Clean Slate also then goes and does the work.
We have a team that is very passionate about what they do. We love to solve complex problems, and there's a lot of companies out there that will avoid, getting involved in those things, and I think that's why clients like to work with us.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Industrial Sales Associates. They've been an electromechanical component manufacturer's representative for Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, Michigan, and Eastern Tennessee for years. They say good luck to all the teams during this winter sports season. For more information, give them a call at 317-546-1900. So Pendleton with the basketball, and the first shot of the second quarter, no good, and high for the rebound, Morans.
Pendleton Heights is very cold from the field.
Only 2 baskets so far here tonight. That's Cherry. The drive, right hand good, and there is Dylan Morans. Well, he's a guy that, again, we talked about can go inside, go outside. He just able to show how he can slash to the basket. And the lead at now 6. Pendleton. Baseline drive, another missed shot by Isaac Wilson, and they just cannot find a bucket consistently. Chandler will find Morans nearly went out of bounds, but Cherry there as well. Chandler gets that high screen. Chandler from 14, yes.
I like his smooth way he plays the basket.
Yeah, I tell you what, he's going to be fun to watch by the time the tournament rolls around when he gets a whole year under his belt. Back now to, I should say, 2 an 8-point lead. Here's a 3. That's way short, but I think that might have been partially blocked. Let's take a look at that Chandler bucket earlier in the ball game. Take a look at this one. Here we go. Yeah, the step back, that's that 15-foot jumper. That's smooth. By the way, back in the ball game will be Robert Sorensen. Coming out of the lineup for Guerin will be Ty Sanders. Look like they're going to post up Braxton underneath. Instead,
I saw that.
It. Yeah. By the way, Gustin right back in the lineup there for Pendleton. And a reaching foul out front on Chandler. Wasn't much, just a little bit of a touch foul.
You know, we talked about the tempo of the game, and right now, if you're Guerin Catholic, you kind of like that tempo.
2:21's coming in. Canitz in the ball game now for Pendleton.
Well, I like that. That's pretty good odds, isn't it?
It is.
2:21.
Yeah.
Let's go to Vegas.
In the ball game as well.
Oh, he pushed off and got away with it.
That's why you play some at home and some on the road. Entry pass, turnover. That's number 5.
Troy, I think what Guerin is doing, they're denying that pass, and then they're just playing physical basketball. And right now, Pendleton has not adjusted to that quite yet. There's some length in the game.
They're 2 minutes in and have not scored. Nice cut, Sorensen, and Jack Cherry gets the assist.
And that's what Jack Cherry brings to this ball club.
Yeah, a sense of toughness as well. They just forced another turnover. Sorensen back the other way. Bucket good again. Sorensen has 7. Boy, that lead is now ballooned to 12.
I like Coach letting him play it through it. Don't bail him out. Now he did. All right.
Yeah, he needs to get Mozingo back into the ball game. And it's going to be a 30-second timeout. Want to remind you, tonight's game brought to you in part by Aspen Creek Grill. Feel like treating someone special to a delicious meal from Aspen Creek? So next time you come in for dinner, buy some gift cards to share with your friends. Keith, hello. Aspen Creek Grill has great food. Make sure you try their powwow shrimp.
Yes.
Must be hot.
No, it's pretty good, though.
But it's good. All right.
And, they're right down the street here. After the end of the game, maybe we could maybe go down and get some.
Or maybe we could get our producer to give us some.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, Aspen Creek, located right here in Noblesville, and a great sponsor here of IndianaSRN.
Hey, well, we've got to take time. You see our little Santa Claus hat?
Where is it?
On our scoreboard?
Yes.
Isn't that nice?
That's beautiful.
I don't know how Matt does that, but that's outstanding.
That's beautiful.
We should sell that spot. If you would like to buy that hat, we could probably put a couple of games. We could put your logo, your school, your business logo on that.
I agree.
Baby.
Everybody'd look at it.
There we go. We always need some help.
By the way, in that opening quarter, Pendleton shot just 18%. Guerin shot 27%.
Sounds like one of my ball clubs.
A lot of contact underneath on the drive. That'll put Wilson at the line for 2.
Chandler second.
So he has 2. Melendez has 2. And on the other side, Kaplinger has 2.
And don't look now, but Pendleton Heights has 5-12 in the bonus.
That's big. First free throw shot of the night. Take another look at it.
No, he got him with the body.
Yep. He'd probably have been okay if...
Straight up?
Well, if Canitz would have come over a little quicker.
Yeah.
We had backside help, too.
There's free throws, key of one of the games for Pendleton. Hit him.
Well, the key is now, though, too, that Guerin's making buckets. They're trying to shoot free throws.
Yeah.
That's going to be hard to do.
Yes, sir.
10-point lead. Sorensen of the backdoor cut draws the foul against Guston. When you have players that have played together, and by the way, Guston picked up number 2, you just have to look at them and get that eye contact to know what you want to do.
Get that head nod, the little wink.
Take a look at this. Yeah, look at that.
That's Sticks on the camera tonight, by the way. Good job, Sticks.
Second free throw is on the way in. Good. Sorensen having a heck of a first half.
Yeah, Sticks hasn't ate much. He needs to go to Aspen Creek Grill and get some powwow shrimp.
I don't think he's listening. The drive off the glass, good, and that's going to be Cookston. He has 4. So now 9 points on the board for Pendleton. Guerin basketball, that is Sorensen. They will use Sanders on the perimeter. Holba back in the lineup. That is Holba. Gave a little shoulder there and then kicked it out. And a turnover. Sanders couldn't hold on to it. That's number 3.
If you're at home, use both hands to catch the basketball.
That is a key, isn't it?
Yeah. He tried to catch it with one hand. You got to use both hands. He had the free hand. Use both hands.
You know the other thing, Keith? I bet he wasn't thinking that ball was coming to him either.
Probably not. So be aware. Oh!
Lob pass underneath.
Obra.
Yeah, Guston able to bring it down in the lane. Shot good. That'll be Canitz. And by the way, Holba, if he'd take that shot inside the kind of size he has, he can move some people out.
He definitely can move some people out.
So Guerin has seen their lead now cut to 8. That is Cherry with the basketball.
More help defense for Pendleton.
See, there's Holba, and then they triple teamed him. The kick out, the 3 no good by Morans. So now Pendleton.
They want to run, don't they?
Yeah, they'd love to. Now all of a sudden, if a couple of shots start falling, maybe they can get right back in there. So only down by 8. Nice pass and the reverse layup. I'll tell you what, Kanitz. How about that shot? And we've got a timeout. This time, Guerin will call the 30-second timeout. Tonight's game brought to you in part by RefReps. RefReps is designed in partnership with numerous state high school associations, helping officials to hone their skills and promote unity in the officiating world. RefReps is for the new official as well as the seasoned veteran. If you need more information, contact them at refreps.com.
You know, you talk about the officials. We need officials, but I talked to Brenda Hilton the other day from the Official Human. You and I know her very well. We've done some things for her. She says it's getting better, but we ran a commercial that tells people some of the abuse the officials are doing. And she says, Keith, if you just could say it every game, just be a good sport.
Yeah.
You know, keep your opinion to yourself. If you need to go yell at somebody, go yell at yourself in the bathroom because another incident happened in another state. We gotta treat these people with the respect they deserve, and they don't wake up and saying, how am I going to cheat you?
Yeah.
They don't do that. Please be good sports.
Yeah, no doubt about it. If you don't have them, you're not playing.
Nope. And we're not announcing.
And we're not announcing. It affects
and
a lot of
I
people.
would be mad.
I think you should be. Here is the turnaround jumper, no good by Morans, and he's missed his last couple of shots.
How about Pendleton playing pretty well the last 3 minutes?
Coming right back, and then a turnover. Cherry, Sorensen, layup good. Cherry unselfishly gives it up.
He's very good at that.
Pendleton, 7 turnovers.
Sorensen's having a half.
He's having a great first half. There's another takeaway. Cherry gets the steal. And Moran's back the other way, will go to the line. You know what hurts about that for Pendleton is you had 2 possessions where if you get these 2 buckets,
you're right back in it.
You're right there, and then you have 2 turnovers like that. Foul's going to go against Cookston. That'll be his first. And Moran's at the line. I'm going to take a look at that last play.
Look at the speed. Oh, got him on the elbow.
That's kid's 6'7", by the way.
I wish I was 6'7".
Me
no,
too.
I don't. No, I don't. I'm okay.
You have to buy some larger clothes.
Yeah.
A little longer. That second free throw is good. But 6'7" almost like 6'2" these days, isn't it? These guys
isn't
can
it
dribble.
true?
Yeah.
I mean, our Purdue is 6'9", and he plays like he's 6'1".
Yeah, he handles the ball like nobody.
Oh,
yeah,
that's right, nobody.
Here is Gustin, fadeaway jumper, good. I wouldn't mind actually seeing some of our staff play.
I tell you what, Stein can play.
Can he?
Oh yeah, he can hoop. He doesn't pass, but he can hoop.
Well, that's what I've heard about most of them, though. They don't
exactly.
pass.
Jared Lewis doesn't pass the ball at all.
That's why they're called the black hole.
There you go.
Here is a shot in the corner by Morans. Can't get it to go, and the rebound, Mazingo. And then a near steal by Morans.
You know, that might be a nice little fundraiser that the school invites the IndianaSRN crew comes, and we sell tickets and do a little fundraiser for the school.
Is that thing called a defibrillator machine? They better have one of those.
I would have 2 or 3 on this court, let me tell you. Just one just for me.
And a lot of oxygen.
There you go.
7-point lead, and I think they got 14 Parker, and they did.
Bobby's going, are you sure? Are you sure? What did we do?
You know what's funny about it when we think about officials and fans? Think of all the different angles in this building right now, something that you see.
Yep.
and he may have seen that.
Just like our camera view. I mean, our camera views, we think we have a good shot, but they have a better angle shot than our camera guys do.
Yeah. Free throw good by Mozingo, who, by the way, averages 12. That is his first point of the night. Well, that's just it. You got to remember that every angle's different, and they're calling it in real time. That's not an easy thing to do. And I would say, if you ever want to, I think what you ought to do is sometime during the game when that fan starts yelling, pull him down, put a shirt on him or her, and let them ref the rest of the game.
Yeah, that's why we don't do it as much as we used to. Well, I don't do it at all anymore. I don't know why you're doing it. Well, yeah, I do. You told me why you're doing it. But
coming up on a minute to go, the lead cut to 5. Holma, little floater, no good. Gets the offensive rebound, powers it back up, missed it again. And he will not get a third offensive rebound out of that.
Join us at halftime. We got Charlie Berry coming up at halftime tonight.
Here is a turnaround jumper. Good, and there's Morans.
He's had a pretty good quarter.
5 points now by Morans. Lead back to 7. Now does Pendleton play for the last shot? Boy, if they get a 3 here, and there is a 3 on the way, no.
They have not made a 3 tonight.
I thought that was a little quick, though.
Well, I tell you what, you're probably not going to get the ball back.
Probably not. So now Cherry and Sorensen out front along with Parker. Guerin, by the time, I think both these teams are going to be pretty good by the time that tournament rolls around. It's not going to be a draw where you say, hey, I'd love to get Pendleton or Guerin. Here is Sorensen for 3. No. Rebound Cherry, and he got tied up with .1 on the clock. It will be Guerin, but I don't think there's much you can do here unless you throw it up at the rim.
Got to be a tip, right?
Yep,
got to be a tip.
Yep. You can't catch and shoot at .1. Pendleton only down by 7 despite 8 turnovers in the first half. There it is, and it was intended there for Morans. But I'll tell you what, Pendleton coming back strong in that second quarter. And if they don't turn the ball over twice in allowing Guerin to get down the floor, this thing might have been a 1-point ball game.
Yeah, you're right. Should be a pretty good second half. We'll see what happens. We got stats coming. We got our halftime guest. He's approaching the steps, and we'll take this break, and we'll have Charlie Berry right after this timeout.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Back at halftime, 24-17. Guerin over Pendleton Heights. With us now is Charlie Berry. Let's see. SID, in charge of marketing, soccer coach, and in charge of my popcorn tonight. Outstanding job on all of them.
Lacrosse coach.
Lacrosse coach. Sorry.
Yeah, jack of all trades, master of none, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
First of all, thanks for letting us come tonight. And we're with you a lot this year, but what a great opportunity. And, man, good first half for your for the Golden Eagles.
It was fun to watch. They're moving the ball well. They're got some pace going up and down the floor. They're finishing all right, so it was a fun first half. Let's see how the second half plays out.
Let's talk a little about one of your jobs, and that is just to find corporate sponsors and get people involved. And one of the reasons why we are here is because corporate sponsorship has taken care of that. If someone's out there and say, hey, I want to be on IndianaSRN or I want to help Guerin Catholic, how do they get a hold of you, and what is that all in a nutshell?
Well, it's a new position for the school. They've always had kind of the opportunity for corporations to kind of volunteer and help out. They developed it about a year ago. My job is to find corporations that want to partner with the school, that want to kind of share our mission. We do have on GuerinCatholic.org, there is an advancement portal. And we're just looking for folks that share and believe in our mission. We have plenty of opportunity for signage on campus. We'll be happy to co-market with you on whatever you'd like. But the easiest way is shoot me an email. I'm on the website. We're open to whatever. We'll do whatever you guys see fit, whatever somebody likes. We're not trying to pinhole somebody into like, hey, we're only going to offer you this. We want the most out of it for you guys. We want the most out of it as a school as well.
That's cool. The soaring, you are building again. Come on. What are we going to build?
So the plan is it was a part of the original plan. They're going to add kind of a fine arts center, so there'll be about a 500 to 600 person auditorium with a full stage for our for the art side of the building. On the other side is we would like to have a field house with improved weight rooms and improved locker rooms. We've got a campaign going on right now. We've got to raise a few more $1 million for us to get the break ground, but it's something that it's always been a part of the plan. We felt like we were in a spot where we could actively push that, introduce it to the public, but Fieldhouse will have a couple of new courts, new weight room, new locker rooms, so we'll be able to house more teams more successfully, and it's just going to help the mission of the school. We'll become a resource for the dioceses, the Lafayette Diocese in the area, so we're excited for it. We've got a little bit of work left to go, but I think it's just going to continue to give everybody that attends Guerin Catholic that unique experience.
Every single time we come here, you lay the red carpet out for us. You helped us, got our producer their table, the long extension cord, all those things. Talk a little bit about that friendship that you have with IndianaSRN, of how we work together to make a unit for the student athlete, because it's all about the student athlete.
I think one of the things, this is something that I do as a head coach, right? We're trying to provide the best high school athletic experience for any young man or young woman that attends Guerin Catholic. And if it's helping our folks at IndianaSRN with whatever needs they have, we'll do as much as we can, whether it's providing equipment to run your show. But it's really, I think it's kind of the unspoken thing. Everybody's kind of all in for Guerin Catholic and helping you guys out, get set up. It's great. And a lot of folks don't see that stuff, right? I'm not trying to – a lot of folks just assume like, oh, they're there, that they're all taken care of. No, it's a partnership. We've got to be to work together on it, and I think it really improves the experience for the fans out there. It improves the experience for Guerin Catholic Athletics and Guerin Catholic High School as a whole.
We've got a lot of respect for your administration, just like you have with ours. It's an outstanding partnership, and we love it. Cannot go away without lacrosse. I know IndianaSRN has covered lacrosse now for the last 5 state championships. I know we're doing state championship again this year. We have the agreement already, but how's the lacrosse season looks, and you already told me you got to move up, which is really tough for us.
Yeah, so let's put the lacrosse hat on, take everything else off. We're excited. So the lacrosse season, first day of practice is President's Day. A lot of programs in the state are operating right now, whether they're lifting as a team or if they're conditioning as a team, or if they're just doing kind of stick work, and that's kind of where we're at. We've had some evaluations. We know where we're at. We've got we had a team meeting last night trying to set up the next 70 days until our next – actually, it's 69 days now, not that I'm counting down. 69 days until our first practice, and then from there it's going to be the limit. The Indiana High School Lacrosse Association has put in a postseason performance plan where if you're successful, you're going to get moved up, and Guerin Catholic and St. Joe High School in South Bend were the first schools to get moved up to that 2A bracket. So kind of – it's you kind of have to reset your focus and bring yourself back down. I was like, hey, we were doing real well down here. We've grown. We've earned this right. We've played by the rules, and now it's time for us to kind of to put our big boy shoes on and get after it again.
I'm ready for it. I don't want winter.
No.
Let's just play spring.
Yeah.
Let's just go. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it.
Hey, Keith, thanks for having me up here.
We
Good to see you guys.
really love watching you. I loved it when I came in to go, hey, I'm in charge of you guys tonight.
Yeah.
Make it easy.
Yeah.
Good. Thanks, Charlie. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Keith.
Going to take this time out. When we come back, a lot more in store for you.
Calling officials cheaters or corrupt, it's not a game.
Insulting referees, it's not a game.
Threatening officials, it's not a game.
Berating young umpires, learning the ropes, it's not a game.
Violent language in the stands, it's not a game.
Verbal abuse from the sideline, it's not a game.
Screaming at a referee in the parking lot, it's not a game.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
Back here at halftime, 24-17, Guerin with that 7-point lead. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Tam's Sweet and Savory Cafe. It's a new spot for breakfast or lunch. They're open Wednesday through Sunday. Try their classic breakfast and their sweet baked goods. They're located in Lawrence. As always, Coach recommends the Sloppy Joes with extra pickles as a great lunch. Do you have to pay for those extra pickles?
Oh, no.
Okay, good. Check out Tam's at 6427 Oaklandton Road. For carry-out information, give them a call at 317-760-1640.
Now, you think I like Tams. The lady next to me, she loves Tams.
Really?
You want to know her special?
What's that?
Whatever's on the menu. she's in fact, I'm sure we're going to go there tomorrow morning for breakfast.
Yeah, she didn't look too thrilled right at the moment, I'll tell you that.
Well, she's looking at you going, you're not giving me enough airtime. That's what she's looking at.
Well, I'm going to give you some airtime right now.
Okay.
What do you think about that first half? You know, neither team shot well, and the one thing I told you during the break that I thought was interesting, and Pendleton Heights had one offensive rebound.
That is circled 3 or 4 times if you're the coaching staff. You need to crash the boards. You need to get more aggressive. I just think the bench points off the bench is really in favor of Pendleton Heights. So the bench play is not really effective for Guerin and Catholic. And I think they're fortunate to be up really by 7 the way they played. They played well, but they didn't play really well.
Well, and you know what? They still outscored Pendleton in the second quarter, 15-12. So despite not playing as well as they did in that opening quarter, but neither team shot well, we'll see what adjustments are going to be made here in the second half.
Got a halftime score real quick for you. Traders Point leads Horizon on the other game on our network 33-20. That game is at halftime.
All right, we'll keep an eye on that one tonight. And a turnover, the steal by Chandler, and Chandler will take it the distance and lay it in. 9 turnovers now for Pendleton.
And I have Chandler with 10 points tonight.
And you are correct, sir.
Thank you.
So now Pendleton, boy, they've got to hold on to the basketball. That's what killed them at the end of the first half. And to start a half with a turnover and a bucket at the other end, all of a sudden you're down by 9. In the corner, here's Cookston for 3. He, by the way, has 7.
Now you need to stop.
How quickly you can get that lead erased when you get a 3. So Pendleton, despite the woes they have had in the shooting department and the turnovers, only down by 2 possessions.
Has Cherry left the floor today?
I don't think so. If he has, it was very, very brief.
He deserves the Iron Man award right now.
4th turnover by Guerin. Back the other way we go. Layup good. That'll be Kaplinger, had to sit down a lot in that first half because of foul trouble. And all of a sudden, it's down to 4. Boy, it just shows you can still struggle in a couple of areas, but if you just keep with it. And that's what Pendleton has done. Good defense. There's Cherry. The cut down the lane, the block shot by Gustin. And Gustin at 6'7" will take it himself. Lost it at the last moment, out of bounds, and that'll be the 10th turnover now for Pendleton.
But you like the aggressive play, and you like the aggressiveness of going to the hole.
We will see Kainitz come into the lineup.
Watch this swat.
Yeah, that's a great block shot.
Wish I had those sleeves.
Me too. Kaplinger will come out of the ball game. Sorensen had that excellent first half. Holba, reverse layup. He wasn't worried about a block shot.
The big fella. I like his play, No one, I guarantee you're playing football somewhere.
Oh, yeah. Big body like that. Lead back to 6. This is Gustin. Up and under. Shot over Moran's. No. And Sorensen the rebound. Seems like every time, that's Sorensen on the drive, the wave off the shot. It seems like every time that Pendleton makes a little run, they just can't quite get over the hump.
Guerin has something for them.
Cookston just picked up number 2. We'll take the basketball. That'll be Cherry who will inbound. In the corner is Sorensen, but he went out of bounds first and then came back in bounds, which you can't do.
Yeah, you cannot be the first one to touch the ball, and then you have to establish both feet in bounds before you can touch the basketball.
I think they should change that rule. If you can get out of bounds and
no, let's move on.
Stay with the 3.
That's why you don't know how to referee very well, Troy.
Is he out of bounds? That was a lot of contact in the lane there for Cookston, and it goes out of bounds, and it will go the other way.
I love it how he point to the kid, and the kid is like, well, I got to tell the truth. Yeah, I touched it.
I got to tell the truth.
I love it. Thank you. He'll get rewarded.
Moran's trying to post up underneath. That's Holba out on the high post. Sorensen. And they're working out of Cherry as he takes it from Chandler. Holba trying to go high-low, turns it over. Number 5 now for Guerin. On the run, back the other way. Layup is missed by Kainitz.
He got hit in that face.
Yeah, inadvertently right there, and they can't call a timeout right here.
I don't know if he knows where he is.
He may not. As Moran's has it knocked out of his hands by Gustin, and we're going to see Kaplinger come back in. Sometimes your face is just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah, I think he got hit right in the bridge of the nose. Oh, good. Good job by the trainer.
Yep.
Right away, go and check with him. Concussion protocol right there.
Yep. Cherry in the corner. Sorensen shot fake drive off the glass. No. And they'll battle for the rebound, and Sorensen came away with it. Gets it to Moran's reverse layup, and he's fouled. Now that's offensive rebounding right there. We're going to get Kaplinger for number 3.
Ooh. They need to keep him on the floor.
Moran's 1 for 2 tonight from the line. We will see Melendez come back into the lineup. There's that offensive rebound and a great pass. Holba coming out of the lineup. Second free throw good. After Moran's was shut out in that opening period. Has 7 points now. And the lead back to 8. And a block shot. Able to get it back is Wilson in the corner. The 3 in and out, no. As Mazingo can't get it to fall. You know, one thing about Sorensen, I don't think even when he goes to sleep he stops.
No.
his energy levels.
I would like to see him play with his head up a little bit more, but I like the play.
Melendez missed the shot, and then he commits the foul on the rebound, his third. Back in the lineup will be Braxton now for Pendleton. And Kaplinger coming out of the lineup.
A little bit of pressure here from Guerin. Token.
You know what makes Sorensen tough, though, is I think with Cherry in there with him, it's a good combo.
Yep.
They really play off each other, and Sorensen doesn't have to handle the ball as much. That's a nice play inside by Gustin. He has 7. Lead back to 6. Cherry to Melendez. The kick out. Here's Chandler for 3, and a big bucket by Chandler. Chandler now with 13 points. That's right at his average at 12.8.
Nice little spark off the bench.
Well, he is so tough. Baseline drive by Wilson. Through the double team. And a floater in the lane, no, by Braxton.
Might have got away with a travel there.
So now Guerin. Get it to double figures. Melendez inside. Can't get it to go. The offensive rebound. Put back, yes. He took it to Gustin, who has 2 fouls. And Gustin did not want to pick up number 3.
Now it's back to 9.
Back at 11.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Math major I was not.
Gustin drives baseline. The foul will be called on Moran's, only his first. Take a look at Gustin right here.
I think if he could have elevated, I think that would have been a big-time flush.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he did have a great angle. Coming up on the 2-minute mark. And that's an easy call right there.
Silly foul.
So that'll be number 2 on Moran's. Yeah, let him catch it, and if he wants to make a move,
then
from
go
there,
straight up.
Yeah. But you're not going to get that ball no matter what.
A lot of kids will say, I didn't even touch him.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they would. I know a lot of coaches that say that too.
Oh, yeah. Well, okay.
Drive down the lane. No call there against Wilson. Back the other way. The drive. Basket good by Chandler. Well, I'll tell you what. Looked like Wilson got hammered at this end of the floor. This is Braxton.
Guerin has set the pace of this game, though, haven't they?
They have. Lead all of a sudden at 13. And again, Pendleton only 7 points scored, and that'll be a foul before the shot. And that's going to go against. Is that Kyle Shadone who's in the ballgame?
Yes, sir.
It is. So Kyle, the 5'11 senior, picks up his first. There is Ty Sanders back in, and also back in the lineup will be Zimmerman. Zimmerman gives them some size at 6'7". By the way, Moran's, somebody's not in the ball game. They had a mix-up on who was coming in. It was a 5-on-4 game there until Chandler came back in. Chandler down the lane. And back out to Cherry. Chandler thought he was out.
Remind me real quick to remind you of that play, please.
All right.
Because that's an illegal substitution.
If he went to the bench.
Yes, sir.
Yep. And we've got a foul the other way. And I think they got Shadone again, his second. Yeah, because when you looked at Chandler, he went all the way to the end of the bench. And then Moran's is like, wait a minute. We're down a guy.
Yep. That's an illegal substitution. That's a technical foul. And Coach got one away with one.
Got a freebie. Lead still at 13. Good look here at Gustin. Gustin draws the double team.
Oh.
Fadeaway jumper. Good.
I like that kid.
9 now by Gustin. He had a terrible angle. Still able to hit the shot.
Is he a junior or senior?
He's a junior.
Ah.
Not a single senior on this Pendleton
wow.
team.
Good job, Coach.
Looks like Guerin's going to be satisfied to play for one. Posting up Zimmerman underneath. But that is Sorensen, a pair of threes going at it, he and Braxton. Now here's Cherry. There's your screen. Clock down to 14, and a foul call on the baseline. I think they got Braxton, and they did. Just number one. We will see Lucas Parker coming up. Parker can shoot the three, so they will bring Sanders out of the lineup. See Cherry checking the clock right there. He'll be guarded out front by Mozingo. Cherry had an open lane. Here's a shot on the way, no good, and that'll do it on the missed shot by Shadone at the buzzer. After a three, it is Guerin leading it by 11.
Burtner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
Can't make it to the game? We've got your back. Just go to www.IndianaSRN.org and tune in to all of the live action, or go to our on-demand service and relive your favorite moments.
Back here at Guerin with an 11-point lead. Take a look at this play right here by Gustin.
I mean, he's at the side of the basket.
Yeah. Fading toward the baseline.
Yeah.
By the way, tonight's game brought to you in part by Pat Cherry Insurance Agency.
Yay,
we suggest
Pat.
you contact his team for all your insurance needs, family, car, business, or home. If you need information, contact them at 317-894-7000.
He wishes you all a very Merry Christmas.
Is he getting us anything this year?
Same thing he gave us last year.
Just different color?
Yep.
Sorensen will find Cherry. They're posting up underneath. Here's Morans. Drew the double team. Got the shot off. He'll go to the line for two. Now, is it going to be on Gustin? And it is. His third.
You know, people like Pat Cherry, who believes in the system, believes in the school, and help us, one of our corporate sponsors. We appreciate all the things that he does for us and for the school of Guerin Catholic.
By the way, the last time I was here, the free throw is good. Brian Cardinal was here. Of course, Purdue fans remember him really well.
Yes, sir.
And he had a pretty decent NBA career, too, by the way.
Yes, sir. I haven't seen him in the audience today.
I haven't seen him either. But now that night, his wife is the girls coach.
Yes.
So that might be why he was there that night.
Well, his son plays.
His son does, yeah.
Yep.
But I don't see him here tonight.
But it's people like Pat Cherry that helps us put games on the network. And if you'd like to help us with that, you can do that at coach@IndianaSRN.org.
13-point lead after both free throws good. And we certainly want to thank all of our sponsors who help put these games on the air. Nice drive by Wilson in the layup. That's his first basket. So the deficit at 11. And Guerin right now can use some clock.
You can almost trade.
You could.
Match.
How about Sorensen? Missed it. Rebound. Put back. Zimmerman. Good. That's what 6-7 will do for you.
Coach has gone deep with his bench still tonight.
He has.
He says, I may play 10. He's played 14 kids.
Here's Gustin for three.
That gets you back into it.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'd love to have a bench that deep. You get guys to play if you have an injury. Cherry down the lane, got the defender by him, and then scored.
That's his first basket of the night.
It is.
he does so much more.
He averages 4 assists per game. I think he's at least gotten to 4 tonight. Tell you what, Moran's better be careful. He was grabbing Gustin from behind. Nice drive. Getting caught is Braxton. Turnover number 11. Numbers back the other way. The lob pass. Moran's give the assist to Sorensen. And a timeout on the floor. And this will be a full timeout. It's a 14-point lead.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
You know, Troy, the hotbed of Central Indiana has great basketball, but we have been very blessed. This weekend, we are going down to Evansville to work the Bostic Winnick Classic. 7 big games for you. And, folks, if you would like to see top-notch Southern Indiana basketball, tune in Saturday, December 17th, starting at 11 a.m. Great games. I know you're going down on Friday night to prepare for all that. You get to see Washington on Friday night and then these games on Saturday right here on IndianaSRN.
Going to be a lot of good players in that holiday tournament. In fact, there are a lot of good holiday tournaments. That's one of the best ones. Pendleton back the other way. Shot's going to be missed by Wilson. And a rebounding foul against Guerin. I think they got Lucas Parker, and they did.
And then after Christmas, we get to go to Morristown and get to do that holiday tournament.
Yeah.
That's a doozy one, too. So been blessed to get to do 2 big tournaments during the Christmas season. And there's our Christmas present for you.
There you go. And by the way, that Morristown, it's during the day, too.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, other than the championship, yeah. Off the screen, the 3 on the way, missed by Mazingo. And there's Cherry coming away with the basketball.
See a little bit of frustration with Coach. They're just not following their shots either.
Yeah, Coach Ballard frustrated. They had the play they wanted. But now they're down by 14. That's Holba.
I think you hold it here for 30 seconds or so.
Well, I'll tell you what, Chandler wisely brought it. There was nothing there. And they've got the ball handlers could really frustrate you, too.
Oh, yeah.
If you're going to go for a steal, it's going to be really hard, so that's going to be Wilson on the foul. Coming into the ball game will be Kanan Cook, a 5'11", or actually a 6'1" junior.
Games for you on Friday night, games for you on Saturday. Going to be a lot of fun.
Hey, I noticed, do I have Friday night? Oh, that's right. I'll be traveling,
You'll be traveling to Evansville.
I'm going to be in a luxury hotel, kick back, enjoying the night.
I think you got an Uber driver driving you down to Evansville.
I do. Man. Nice cut, and missing is Moran's. Thought about dunking it and changed his mind, and then a turnover
How about
back
Cherry?
the other way.
Cherry get interfered at that ball.
The Moran's went up for it, stripped. Nope, he lost it out of bounds. He turns it over.
This is like the first quarter right here.
Moran's is going to come out. The thing is, I know you want to dunk it and give the crowd, but just make the bucket.
Yeah, just make the basket. That's what my coach told me in high school. I know you want to dunk it, Myers, but just lay it in.
Just lay it in.
Well, can I have the trampoline next time, Coach?
I mean, you didn't take a chair out there and jump off it? Or
I'd break my neck. You know that.
We're coming up near the halfway point of this final period of play, and
somebody's got to go to the ball.
Yeah, they got to get some shots off. And there's a forced 3 there by Gustin. And then the offensive rebound by Kane. It's put back good.
There you go. Pressure.
Well, that's, the one thing you see a lot, Coach, is when the offense isn't rolling, somebody just throws it up. Fortunately for Pendleton, they ended up getting the offensive rebound. They're still down by 12, and now they're going to try to force the action.
But you really don't want to foul here. You just want to cause havoc and some turnover. Oh, he traveled. He traveled.
Sorensen's going to get fouled, and they'll get Cook. Well, they didn't say he traveled.
Ooh. Did he not take 3 steps there? And Coach is talking to you right now. Did he not take like 3 or 4 steps?
I think it was only 2.5.
Okay.
Here's Sorensen.
I'm quiet because I love the guys in the stripes.
Remember, it's a game of angles.
Thanks, Troy. I appreciate that. I'm going to get that for.
I just saw it. He did not travel.
Okay. Well, all I know is Gary Hamilton will be calling me tonight.
Great call, by the way. Great no call there by our official.
That's Troy Derigowski, Gary.
Cherry, a lot of contact, and that'll be turnover number 13.
Got to come get him.
Here is Chandler.
Is he well coached or what?
Oh, man.
I mean, that's great.
Must have went to Keith Meyer's camp.
Nah.
There's a foul out front. That'll be an easy call there against Cookston.
Though Coach has a state championship ring from Cathedral, so Coach Piper coached that young man, so he knows the game. Coach Piper knows the game, and so does Bobby.
So here's Chandler at the line. Missed the front end of the 1-and-1, and we've got a rebounding foul. That'll go against Ty Sanders.
You got Coach Piper, who's still in the game, assistant coach at Chittard, state championships, and still likes to keep up with his kids. He's got a lot of ex-players that are coaching, helped me in my career. And you got great guys like that in this state that is just really kind of cool.
So at the free throw line is Kanitz, and he missed the front end of the 1-and-1. It's one of those nights again where
nothing
Pendleton
goes
just couldn't get it to fall. And all Guerin needs to do right here is just keep running down that clock and force the foul. And so you got to be careful there that you don't end up with an intentional foul too. At least make a play on the ball. Foul will go against Cook. That'll be number 2.
Right there, I think, is our player of the game, Troy. It's number 3 for Guerin Catholic.
Yeah, he's had a heck of a night. Hit that 3 to start and then had an excellent second quarter. And he has not missed from the free throw line. He is a perfect 5 of 5.
I got him for 14 unofficially.
Second one is good.
Hope my math is right.
Your math is correct, sir.
Thank you. 15 on the night.
15 points. Pendleton basketball. Only 7 points scored in this last quarter so far. Guston fade away, no. One and done again. Cherry the rebound.
Keep working. Look at that. Still keep working. Nice job, Coach. Kids aren't quitting.
And you got 4 guards in there.
They are just spreading out the floor.
And this is one of those where if you get a layup, you'll take it. But other than that, no. Foul will go against Mozingo. That is his second. And here is, they're going to say number 1, actually. So the Chandler go to the line. They've only had 3 baskets, speaking of Guerin, in this fourth quarter, but they're going to shoot a lot of free throws. That was an inadvertent horn.
If you're the free throw shooters going, thanks a lot. The way I hit free throws, I needed it.
Back the other way, foul call, and that'll put Mozingo to the line, who, by the way, averages 12. He has 2.
Yeah, you look up and down the floor, and the rhythm was not there. You look at the keys of the game for Guerin, quick start, which they had.
Yep.
Kept the turnovers down. They did that.
Yep.
They won the 50-50 balls, and they kept the tempo of the game.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they needed to win, and I would give them a B+ for the win tonight.
Yeah. They did not allow Pendleton to hurt them on the boards at all.
They allowed Pendleton only 5 points in the first quarter.
Yeah. And if they, 2, 4, 5, they've held them to 8 in this quarter. They could potentially hold them to single digits in 3 out of 4 quarters. Second one no good. And the rebound by Sanders. 2 minutes remaining. Cherry, no-look pass, layup good, and that's Parker, but give Cherry the assist.
That's his third tonight, and they're all no looks.
Bucket good at the other end by Wilson.
Real quick, I want to say hello to Pete Smith, who's watching the game tonight, ex-basketball coach here at Guerin Catholic, and took me on a road trip to Richmond one Christmas where I met you.
Really?
Yes.
Was that the tournament?
That was the tournament.
Okay.
Coach, thanks for tuning in, and we appreciate what you do for high school sports.
So back at the line, Chandler.
You just don't know who's watching or listening anymore.
Well, you know a lot more now than you used to because you can see the tweets and all that stuff.
Well, the guy up north I know is watching real close because I know you're on the list.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Second free throw good. I can't wait till I see my IndianaSRN bonus.
Yeah. I can't wait till you see it, too.
Got a lot of zeros on it, doesn't it?
Yeah, no decimals.
Missed layup by Wilson.
Get it there. Oh, that would have been great. We're down to 135.
20-point lead. We're at this stage, no need to foul, just play good defense. To get a steal, you certainly will take it.
But, the guys in green shirts did not give up tonight, Troy.
Yeah.
You got to love that. You're a young team, and he said earlier today we just got to learn how to win. And these games, they'll remember these games when they're seniors.
How about that shot by Parker? Well, and you look at the end of the first half and the beginning of the third quarter, I thought were really big keys because they had those 2 straight turnovers. That three's off the mark. They had 2 straight turnovers in which I believe at that point they could have pulled it within 1 if they had just scored 2 buckets and then hold Guerin into the locker room. But then they came out, they turned it over those 2 times, gave up 4 points, and then when they came out of the locker room, they turned it over immediately and gave up another 2 points.
Yep.
And it was just, they ended up with so far 13 turnovers here tonight. And when you're struggling to shoot the basketball, you just cannot afford to give up 13 turnovers.
Congratulations to Traders Point. They only have 1 loss in the year.
Wow.
They beat a very good Horizon team 59-37 tonight. That Traders Point team, 1 loss with 7. Sean has done a great job. Coach Busey's done a great job with that program. We will see them in a week and a half.
Yeah, they're solid.
We're busy the next 3 weeks, aren't we?
I think so.
Ooh.
And then all of a sudden it'll be Christmas break time, huh?
Yes.
23 seconds remaining. How about that shot again? I'll tell you what, Parker's making up for lost time. He has 6. All in the fourth quarter. So again, our player of the game, Robert Sorensen, finished with 15 points. Take a look at that last layup by Parker, though.
Parker goes, put me in the scorebook.
Yeah. He had the last 2 buckets. Coming into the lineup will be Isaac Wilson.
If you are a Pendleton Heights fan, they will play Liberty Christian on the 17th. That's a very good Liberty Christian team, 1A team. They will play them on the 17th. If you're a Guerin Catholic fan, well, you'll have them Friday night right here on IndianaSRN as they travel to Heritage Christian in a conference basketball game. And Mr. Basketball Candidate is in that ball game.
Mr. Colvin will be there.
You'll be watching that down from Evansville.
I will be. That'll do it. Your final score, Guerin 59 and Pendleton 36. And with that win, Guerin improves to 3-3. Pendleton will fall to 1-6. And as I said, Coach, earlier as we wrap this up here tonight, I think we're going to see these two teams by tournament time. I don't think anybody wants to say, listen, let's draw Pendleton or let's draw Guerin, because I think they'll both be very strong by then.
Yeah, I think both teams will play well throughout. I know Coach Ballard, as well as you, he is not going to give up on those ship. He's going to teach these kids, and they're going to go. I guarantee you they'll be watching this film tomorrow, and they'll be better. And watch out, Liberty Christian, because they may be out to get somebody, and you may be the next victim.
Yeah, and Liberty's good, but I'll tell you, that's become kind of, they're in that neck of the woods in Anderson and that Pendleton area, so that'll be kind of a fun one to watch. Want to thank the entire crew tonight. Did a fantastic job, as always. Guerin picks up the win. Thanks for being with us. This has been high school basketball on Indiana SRN.
Merry Christmas, everybody.